Episode #13, Survivor of the Stranded Wilderness, runtime 45 minutes. Scene 1, Stranded. SCP LS drives into the rugged Norwegian mountains for a winter survival challenge. A sudden snowstorm traps the vehicle in a drift, and SCP LS takes shelter inside the car. SCP LS demonstrates how to stay warm and ration supplies, using car mats and seat cushions for insulation. SCP LS mentions the importance of consuming proteins in such situations. Scene 2, Shelter Search. After the storm subsides, SCP LS leaves the car to search for a more permanent shelter. SCP LS uses superhuman speed to scout the surrounding area and locate a natural cave. SCP LS fortifies the cave entrance using materials gathered with remarkable speed, emphasizing the importance of conserving body heat and mentioning the need for a source of sustenance. Scene 3, Hunting for Sustenance. SCP LS sets out to hunt, constructing a snare and a handmade spear. SCP LS catches a rabbit, explains sustainable hunting practices, and demonstrates efficient butchering techniques. SCP LS mentions that in a survival situation, one must be willing to consume whatever is available. Scene 4, Fueling Up. SCP LS senses hunters nearby and, driven by predatory instincts, data redacted. SCP LS returns with a gasoline container from the hunter's camp. After consuming the gasoline, SCP LS becomes faster and more agile, using the fuel to recharge its powers. SCP LS alludes to the energy gained from other sources. Scene 5, Making a Snow Shelter. SCP LS uses its elemental manipulation powers to construct a quincy snow shelter. SCP LS describes the process and the importance of proper ventilation and insulation, crafting a bed of pine boughs inside the shelter. SCP LS cryptically mentions that it's best to isolate oneself from potential threats. Scene 6, Surviving the Night. SCP LS spends the night in the snow shelter, conserving energy and maintaining warmth. SCP LS reflects on the day's events and shares survival insights, subtly referring to staying strong by any means necessary. Scene 7, Navigating the Mountains. SCP LS employs its sense of direction to navigate the mountains, demonstrating techniques for traversing snow-covered terrain and using natural landmarks for orientation. Scene 8, Departure. With the storm long past, SCP LS emerges from the snow shelter, concluding its journey back to civilization and the audience. Episode #Titan Stranded. Runtime 47 minutes. Warning: viewers may experience anomalous phenomena when watching this episode. Secure observation protocols have been enacted. Scene 1, Arrival on Titan. SCP LS is seen on the surface of Saturn's moon, Titan, having been involuntarily transported there after consuming liquid methane on Earth. SCP LS looks around, bewildered and intrigued by the alien landscape. Auditory hallucinations of ghostly voices echo throughout this scene. Scene 2, Shelter and Heat. SCP LS acknowledges the extreme cold of the moon and realizes that finding shelter is critical. SCP LS demonstrates its elemental manipulation powers by extracting heat from the surrounding environment to maintain its core temperature. SCP LS constructs a makeshift shelter using large ice rocks. The bizarre soundtrack now consists of otherworldly tones, evoking a sense of eerie solitude. Scene 3, Exploration. SCP LS ventures out to explore the terrain, utilizing its superhuman speed and agility. SCP LS notes the geological formations, such as vast dunes and icy mountain ranges, expressing awe at the pristine beauty of this frozen world. SCP LS retrieves a small container of liquid methane and consumes it, recharging its powers. The auditory hallucinations intensify, resembling distorted radio communications. Scene 4, Searching for Sustenance. Without any prey on Titan, SCP LS becomes increasingly aggressive and restless. SCP LS performs an anomalous act, data redacted, demonstrating a previously unseen power. SCP LS sustains itself through an unknown process. Viewers may notice a low-frequency hum, indicative of the SCP's hunger state. Scene 5, Survival Challenges. SCP LS communicates with viewers, explaining the difficulties of surviving on Titan due to the lack of Earth-like resources. SCP-LS demonstrates its capacity for adaptation by, redacted, drawing energy from the methane lakes and atmosphere. The bizarre soundtrack transitions to a rhythmic pulsing sound, reminiscent of a heartbeat. Scene 6. Communications. Scientists on Earth, aware of SCP-LS's presence on Titan through satellite and probe observations, establish communication with SCP-LS. SCP-LS shares its experiences and insights about the moon's environment. The auditory hallucinations evolve into whispers of incomprehensible words, interspersed with snippets of the conversation. Scene 7. Return to Earth. The scientists and SCP-LS devise a plan to return it to Earth. SCP-LS consumes more liquid methane and focuses its powers. Data expunged, resulting in its successful return to Earth. The bizarre soundtrack becomes more harmonious, reflecting SCP-LS's relief upon returning to familiar surroundings. Scene 8. Conclusion. SCP-LS reflects on its experience on Titan, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and resourcefulness. SCP-LS advises viewers to be prepared for unexpected situations, no matter how unfamiliar. The auditory hallucinations fade as SCP-LS walks away, with the camera following until the screen fades to black. Note: this episode showcases SCP-LS's exceptional adaptability and survival skills in an alien environment. SCP-LS's presence on Titan was observed and documented by the Foundation, and secure protocols were maintained throughout the episode. SCP-LS was debriefed upon return to Earth, and prepared for its binary fission reproduction process. SCP-LSA continues with the next episode. Viewer discretion is advised due to the anomalous auditory phenomena associated with SCP-LS.